there's a report that over 10,000 Fulanis are in almost all the 5 states of the eastern Nigeria. What does the Sultan of Sokoto actually want?
He wants to increase the caliphate, empire. His caliphate empire from north, already and where he succeeded on doing that in the north, but not in the south, eastern and south south. So he's stretching his tentacles, caliphate tentacles down to southern Nigeria. Southern Nigeria, which is southwest, they almost succeeded in the southwest, south south. They are not there. Southeast, they are not there. So the people, the region of their interest this time around is southeastern Nigeria, the Igbo land. Of course, we should actually know that Igbo land are largely Christians. That not it might not. I said it must not be possible. At least to Islamize southeastern Nigeria is impossible if there's any world like that. It's just like loading your then gun and turn it onto the moon. Islamizing southeastern Nigeria that are largely, Judaists, Christians, traditional worshippers, and the pagans. It can never happen. That reminds me of what happened during the era of colonization when the British invaded southeastern Nigeria. Of course, the whole south. Of course, you know that they are all Igbos. It took the British 60 good years to at least, let me say, change the minds, give the Igbos a total, reorientation to begin to appreciate Western culture because Igbos are the people that are so resilient to hold on to what they believe, their tradition and culture. And it took the British 60 years to overcome, at least to capture Igbo land by the ways of assimilation. Do you know how they did it? They came with Christianity. That was when actually they finished studying the Igbos and found out that these people are highly inclined in the context of religion. So, in that context of religion, they actually get hold and begin to dominate in Igbo land. Because Igbos are the kind of people that started that time appreciating Christianity and all its teaching. Yes, the Igbos grabbed Christianity, and that was how Britain actually infiltrated Igbo land. But if used by force to capture Igbo land, Britain shouldn't have done that. Because the Igbos are strong warriors. You don't grab Igbo man's land by force. Almost the whole 5 states, at least, encompasses Igbo land. And their forefathers, their great forefathers are warriors. They actually decimated the imperialistic Britain and called them to order. That's why we have, this kind of government, system of government in Igbo land that allows one DC or DO, the district officers, to at least, you know, have this kind of, let me say, meeting, engagement, agreement with all the local SS chiefs. And before you know it, it began to look like colonization. And actually, it was indeed. And the Igbos were at least, buying into the British culture, of assimilation, of imperialism, and so on and so forth. And that was how Igbos at least succumbed to British imperialism.
Okay, Bob Sadema has always been the source of entrance, the door to entrance to APC Fulani Lord government. Why is it that the Eastern governors are not rising up over the killing of Igbos in Igbo land?
Because of their selfish interests and gains, that's why they are not like actually understanding that Ekese no Obi, Eke na Mpuke. That after all these Igbos might be, got killed or annihilated by the Fulanis, Fulani headers, by the Fulani hegemonies or oligarchs, we will still come back to the Obi, the enclavement, Mpuke of the Igbos, and actually sought among us who are scapegoats, who are the black sheep, and who are the real original Igbos among our kinsmen. Ekesie n'obi, eke na buke. They are ignoring Igbo cultures and all these, cultures I'm just trying to enumerate here or streamline. Because of what? The kind of money, the kind of gain they are receiving from the central. Federal government under Buhari has bought the whole 5 eastern states governors with money. They are sharing this kind of legacy, loots among themselves, trying to brainwash them. Actually, they were all brainwashed from understanding the true culture of the Igbos. That blood is thicker than water. That you can't kill your brother, you can't disalive your brother and go scot-free. There are laws of nature working in Igbo land. Even that land, Igbo land is against it. Once you spill the blood of your brother, the blood will be crying along following you. Exactly what happened to Cain, the first son of Adam. How he, out of jealousy, disallowed his brother Cain, and his brother Abel, and Abel's brother started the chase. And Cain began to run, and run, and run, and Cain is still running today. He's still running. So what I'm trying to say is, Hope Uzodinma, Dave Umahi, Peter Mba, and all the rest of the southeastern state governors, except Alex Oti, they have committed and soiled their hands with the blood of their Igbo brothers, in unison with the Fulani killers, Janjaweeds. So what we are having now are ostracized governors, both past and the present, except Alex Oti. They are all punished and are thrown. In Igbo tradition, we are not the same with them. And I am of the belief that concord may, history must hold them, because they must have themselves blamed over the wasting of Igbo bloods in the southeastern Nigeria, how they initiated and formed security outfits that, in those days, during the era of David Umahi, during the time of, what do you call this man? Rocha Sokrocha, the other man in Enugu State. What is the name of the man? Sullivan, Chime,
Ugwanye.
Ugwanye. They wasted lots and lots of blood of the youths to the level that Hope Uzodinma has actually surpassed, exceeded the loss of the blood of Igbo youths in Imo, wasted in the past. He has tripled it in his own domain in Imo State. Hope Uzodinma. He has story to tell when he leaves office, no matter where he runs to. Because there are many petitions written against Imo State government to the ICC level. At the ICC level, the documents, the substantiated evidences await Hope, and they are not going to go scot-free. So Hope is being used as a missionary. Hope is being used by the Fulanis as a scapegoat. Hope has been actually understood by the Igbos as the black sheep of Igbo kinsmen all over Southeast. And what I'm telling you is that I want to repeatedly say it. Sultan of Sokoto is calling for installation of Sharia court and law in the southeastern Nigeria, where of course all of us are Christians. He is looking for something. Sultan of Sokoto is looking for something. Sultan of Sokoto is looking for a conflict that will actually swallow the Fulani race in Nigeria. And I'm telling you, of course, if he's so much serious about it, we are of the opinion that we should invite him too from his Sokoto Caliphate to come to southeastern Nigeria with the entire member of PFN, Pentecostal Fellowship Association of Nigeria, and the CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria, to at least join us this time around to accept Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Sultan of Sokoto himself,
before it's too late.
he must recite that prayers that Jesus Christ is personal Lord, his personal Lord and Savior. Now he will be welcomed into the family of God of the Igbos. Chineke Okike Abiama, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That is when we begin to look into the idea, the quest of accepting Islam in Igbo land. Because I know that he's using this as, balance, excuse to Islamize southeastern Nigeria. But before this course, it takes on, it goes on, I think he should first of all appreciate whom Jesus is. He will be welcomed into the family of God. That is the way, the only way Islam should be allowed in the southeastern Nigeria.
Okay, outside this now, what's their reaction to Dogara as saying that Nigeria have not learned a lesson from the
Dogara
Biafran
is
War?
a useless, let me say, stubborn Fulani man that does not know even the side effect of Nigerian Biafran civil war, because Dogara was not a man then. Dogara is a small boy. He's in not the same age range with Yeso Wike. He doesn't see the effect of the war. That's why they are the one beating the drum of war. The ones that are beating the drum of war are from his own kinsmen. They are the Fulanis. They are beating the drums of war. Igbo man isn't. Indigenous people of Biafra isn't. Indigenous people of Biafra meaning Igbo man. That's the meaning. It's because the God does not go to school. He did not. It is because Sultan of Scotland, they are all illiterates. Don't know that the IPOB is an abbreviation depicting the people of Igbo land. We are not terrorists. They are. The people from their contraption, their own extraction, their own race, tribe, are the terrorists in Nigeria, ranging from Boko Haram to Lukarawa. Lukarawa has sprung up from the axis of Sokoto. Tinubu is not doing anything about it. Nigerian soldiers, they are not invading all the forests around Zamfara, Sokoto, and Katsina because they are the Fulani, they are the head in Nigeria. While IPOB proscription, which is so strange to the world, is actually raging like wildfire in Nigeria. That's why they always send battalion into the southeastern Nigeria to monitor the land. Yes, to make sure that they comb all the forests in Igbo land to annihilate those beautiful youths, bright children of Igbo land. But I'm telling you that he, Dogora, has not witnessed Nigerian Air Force War. He himself is as ignorant as anybody might not think. I mean, Dogora. So what Dogora is saying is, he's talking to brainwashed politicians. The brainwashed governor of Southeast is not talking to the Igbos in entirety, because we are above that kind of Fulani crafted story. They are crafting stories, skimming it out in such a way that will fit them, and it will fit into those political juggernauts and profiteers in Igbo land that are what? Raking in millions, sharing it with their Fulani masters, abandoning the Igbos. The story that Togora is telling us, the kind of ranting that Saduana of Sokoto is ranting this time around, now that Kihena Abakubaka, we are used to that. You don't sell cheap stories, narratives into Igbo land or to Igbo man and think you are doing so to doubt. I'm an Igbo man. We are Igbo man. In our large numbers, we are not doubt. We are well endowed with understanding, insight, and wisdom. The ability to discern between good and evil, wisdom and foolishness has been the gift given to Igbo man from the time immemorial. We are not foolish people. Fulanis are fools, grabbing lands across Nigeria.